these are the top 5 worst refereeing decisions against the Blackhawks so far this season. At number 5, we have a series of dangerous hits, starting with the headshot that sidelined Burakovsky for multiple games at this point. Now, I completely understand Burakovsky needs to put himself in a better position here, but considering that the NHL loves to preach about player safety, maybe they should just outlaw headshots altogether, especially since Lindgren starts loading up for the hit after Burakovsky's head lowers. And that is only one case of dangerous hits going under penalized, because this hit on Tyler Bertuzzi should be the dictionary definition of a 5-minute major, but ended up being only a 2-minute minor instead. This hit by Ridley Gregg on Sam Rinzel didn't garner a penalty at all, but Rinzel's retaliatory cross-check of course got called instead. At number 4, Ryan Donato gets tripped by both Owen Power and Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, with the referee staring right at the play and nothing was called. But before we go into the top 3, let's go through a couple honorable mentions, starting with the beginning of that same game in which Tyler Bertuzzi ate a high stick but nothing was called. Now this game ended up becoming a blowout loss, but this missed call happened seconds into the first period, and who knows how the rest of the game would have played out if the Blackhawks got the early power play that they deserved. And for the next honorable mention, we have Jason Dickinson getting called for slashing just because the opponent's stick broke in the process. According to the NHL's rulebook, slashing refers to a forceful or powerful chop that is not an attempt to play the puck. And considering that Dickinson wasn't even holding his stick with both hands and that he was clearly attempting to play the puck, by definition, this is a terrible call. But it's not as bad as our top 3, because at number 3, we have Connor Bedard getting nailed with a clean hit by Eriksson Ek, who then proceeded to play the puck with his stick before getting nailed by an equally clean hit by Ilya Mikheyev. But somehow that second hit was called interference, which is just an absurd call considering this is 3-on-3 overtime and Ilya Mikheyev happens to be the best penalty killer on the Blackhawks. Sure enough, the Wild scored on the ensuing power play to win the game. At number 2, we have Connor Bedard getting hooked on a clear-cut breakaway late in a tie game with the referee staring right at the play, but of course no penalty was called. Instead, the referees doubled down by calling an unsportsmanlike penalty on Bedard for his expletives, and the Kraken scored the game-winning goal on that ensuing power play. But at number 1, we have Tyler Bertuzzi, who poked home a late goal to put the Blackhawks up against the Canucks, but the referees called the play goaltender interference, essentially implying that Bertuzzi forced the puck through Lankinen's pad into the net. That did not happen, but it didn't stop the call from being upheld on review, leading to what should have been a good goal turning into a late Vancouver power play. The Blackhawks ended up losing this game in a shootout. What calls did I miss? Let me know down below and follow for more.